What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Got episode number 7 of our Cincinnati Reds franchise. We're sitting at 5-8. We're at home, taking on the St. Louis Cardinals, who are 9-4. So yet again, they're making their mark on the NL Central. I believe the Cubs are still in first place right now at this stage in the game. Little dreary here in this game. Raining yet again in Cincinnati. We did have a rain delay in Philadelphia in our last episode, in episode number 6. Amir Garrett's going to have to try to shut down this tough Cardinals offense. Matt Carpenter leads this squad off, and he's going to be swinging on the first pitch, and he's going to pop it straight up, and Jeanette is going to camp right underneath it, make the play. That's kind of a harder, more difficult play in real life to make when you got a fly ball that's straight up in the air, as much hang time as that is, and rain drops are falling all over your face. So good play by Scooter. Then next up, we get a ground ball here to Jeanette yet again. The ball does find him a lot in this game. He's going to toss over to first base to make the play and get Fowler out. Tommy Pham comes up as the number 3 hitter for the Cardinals today in this lineup, and Amir Garrett is going to get out of this inning pretty clean. No base runners allowed. 6 pitches, 3 outs. So I would say that that's a very, very efficient inning for Amir Garrett, but it's something to watch out for because it seems like the Cardinals are trying to attack Amir Garrett often and early, swinging at the first pitch, swinging early in the counts, a lot of that going on. So Billy Hamilton facing a 1-2 count, lifts a little looper to right field to Dexter Fowler, who's unable to make the play. He probably could have dove for that ball, but you could go either way, guys. You really could. You could either let it drop and avoid Hamilton getting a triple if you try to dive for it, or an inside the park home run, or you could try to make a play to make sure that he doesn't get on base and allow this to happen, because now he's on third base regardless after a Scooter Jeanette single to Ozuna out there in left field, and Hamilton just takes third base. He's so fast, guys. That's exactly what can happen when you got Hamilton on the base pass. Joey Votto comes up, sends a long fly ball out there to Tommy Pham, who is going to come up firing. He puts everything he's got into this thing, but throw is just not going to be in time as Hamilton scores. So the Reds take a 1-0 early lead here in this game. Tyler Lyons actually not pitching too bad up until this, as he hits Suarez and he hit Duvall. So now you've got runners on every base. We got bases loaded here with Scott Schebler up and 1 down. A fly ball will get the job done, and Schebler is going to hit a ground ball past. Oh, nope. I forgot that happened, guys. Oh my gosh. Throws it away. Colton Wong throws it away past DeYoung over at short, and then Ozuna tracks it down and gets the out over at third. Phil Gosselin comes up, but 2 runs will score, and then Phil Gosselin comes up and he sends a hot shot out there to right field to Fowler, and then we're testing the arm of Fowler, and we're going to get another run here, guys. It's going to be 4-0. Phil Gosselin comes through as he gets the start over Peraza at shortstop. So awesome inning for the Cincinnati Reds here, but don't count your chickens before they hatch, guys, because the Cardinals are coming back here to try to put some runs up on the board, as Paul DeYoung, who had a huge year last year in 2017, just kind of came out of nowhere. Tons of home runs all over the place, was really a focal point of that offense for the Cardinals. Hits a home run here against the lefty, Amir Garrett. So that was the first pitch. Remember, guys, he had 6 pitches in the first inning. That was his 7th pitch going into the second inning. Now we got a runner on first base, and Votto wanted to go to second, but taps first instead. That's a tag play at second. Unable to get the tag down is Jeanette. So now we've got runner on second base with Jose Martinez coming up, and he's going to hit a ball in the gap here. Duvall takes a bad route. Hamilton cuts it off after it hits the wall. That's going to be an RBI double for Jose Martinez, who's actually in real life having a pretty solid season himself. And the Cardinals' comeback is on right now, 4-3 now, as this bunt attempt is successful. Votto probably had a play at second, but given how the last play went straight to him, I don't know if you want to test that, but Billy Hamilton here trying to make a play, dives for this ball, gets into the gap, another double, another RBI double, and the Cardinals are now tied with the Reds 4-4. So I've noticed one thing about this inning, guys. Again, the Cardinals are attacking Amir Garrett on the first pitch fastball, first pitch changeup. It doesn't matter. I started later on in that inning trying to throw ball one on purpose because they were swinging at every single strike that you could imagine. So bad inning for Garrett and the Reds, but you know, you can't fault some of the defensive plays, especially Billy Hamilton was trying to make out there in center. I mean, Garrett was just getting shelled, so you got to make a play for your pitcher and hope for the best. But the Reds are coming back here on offense. We've got Scott Schebler up with runners on first and second. He gets a single right back up the middle, and the runner will score. So it's now 5-4 in the bottom of the third. So we're doing some good stuff here, guys. We're doing some good stuff. Phil Gosselin comes up and hits another single, but this time it's to left field, and we got another run to cross. So it's now 6-4. So guys, it's been really back and forth. Really back and forth. Reds take the lead with 4 runs in the first, and now we get 2 runs back here in the third. Amir Garrett comes up, and he's also going to get in on the hit parade. So he gets a single for an RBI. Amazing, amazing. So Tyler Lyons, you keep calling him Taylor Lyons, but Tyler Lyons is getting lit up here. 7 earned runs in the third inning. So he's going to get pulled. Relief pitcher Bud Norris comes on out, who's actually been used as a closer, kind of like a spot closer right now in real life, is going to come on in the third inning to try to stop the bleeding. But the Reds, again, capitalize on some mistakes here by the Cardinals. So Jed Jerko makes an error out there at third base off of a bat broken single, and then Joey Votto comes up and he's going to send a ball out there to left field, but not going to get the job done as Ozuna makes the play there. But good job putting the ball in play. Now it's up to Amir Garrett to shut down the Cardinals and not have a blow-up inning like he had in the top of the second. So 7-4 lead here, and now it's starting to come together for Amir Garrett. 2 strikeouts in that inning. Then we're going to jump over to the top of the fifth, and we got another 0-2 count. This time it's Pham. He's going to ground out to Eugenio Suarez, who makes a nice running play there. That's 2 outs in that inning. So then we got a 2-2 count here, and Amir Garrett is going to slice and dice fastball high and inside to DeYoung, who hit that solo shot, and that's going to be his 3rd strikeout on the game. Here's number 4, this time against Jerko. Now we're in the top of the 6th, guys. Still, Amir Garrett pitching extremely, extremely well. That's a ground ball to Jeanette. Makes the play. That's the 2nd out of the 6th. So Amir Garrett came back, guys, really, really strong up until this point right here, as Jose Martinez has had his number all game long, and he's going to hit a solo shot. It's going to be 7-5 as we're trying to end out the 6th inning. But guys, it's proving more and more difficult now than ever, as Garrett's approaching 80 pitches so far in the 6th. He'll eventually get out of the inning. And then we get Joey Votto coming up here in the bottom of the 6th, and he's going to send a long line drive out there to the right center field gap, and he's going to go for a solo shot, guys. It's going to be 8-5. Wow. So we get the run right back. Joey Votto is absolutely clutch for us this season right now. I mean, guys, I can count on my hand about 3 or 4 times thus far. We're inching on one hand, right? About how many times that Votto has come up huge for the Reds in this season. So by the end of it, I'm going to be counting on my toes. We'll have our left hand and then our 2 feet to be how many times that Votto has come through for us. But Schebler made that play. You guys saw that. And then now makes a play out here in right field as David Hernandez comes out and tries to shut down the Cardinals' onslaught here late in the game. We don't want any sort of offense to be made on the Cardinals' part. We want to get this game over with and secured for a W. And Hernandez comes on and does a job, guys. That's 6 pitches. That's 5 pitches in his relief appearance for 3 outs. So I would say that was extremely effective of an outing for David Hernandez. And now it's time, guys, to send out Raisel Iglesias for the bottom of the 9th. we could get a W here, guys, and go back to 6-8, which would be huge, 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 huge to try to get a couple games back from 500. Iglesias strikes out Jose Martinez, who's been a thorn in the Reds' side all game long. Clutch pitcher here, guys. Yadier Molina comes on up in a 1-0 count, and he's going to send a fly ball out there to Billy Hamilton. Thing is just picking up steam, but Hamilton's speed able to get him into position to make that catch. He does. He's got 2 down on the inning here, and then now Colton Wong sends a fly ball out there to Billy Hamilton, who makes the play, guys. So the Reds get a W. We are now 6-8, only a couple games back from 500. We're still trying to feel out the pitching staff here. Amir Garrett was very, very solid. The relief pitching was very, very good as well. Got good contributions from David Hernandez and Iglesias, obviously, but the main story here, guys, is the Reds offense coming together after a couple lineup changes, and then Amir Garrett really bouncing back after that terrible, terrible second inning. So other than the second inning, guys, he pitched extremely, extremely well against a tough, tough Cardinals lineup. So I'm actually impressed with Amir Garrett. I hope that that momentum carries over for the next couple games for him, actually for the whole season, because why not? But guys, I will see you guys in the next episode. Hope you like this thing, and if you did, make sure you leave a like, and if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that little red button for a subscribe or my logo. And as I said, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Go Reds. Peace.